A few expectations show that Theta, a blockchain-fueled network for video web-based, could have a cost of between $9 to $16 per coin in 2030. While these forecasts truly are not unmistakable, they really do especially give a thought regarding where cryptographic forms of money could be going from now on. The exact beyond quite a while have not been benevolent to the Theta coin in a significant manner. It exchanged beneath $0.3 from mid-2018 until around May 2020, when it at long last started building up forward momentum. The coin started rising quickly, and by mid-April 2021, it explicitly hit its genuinely current all-time especially exorbitant cost of $15.90. And keeping in mind that Theta has lost around 78% of this worth, it actually shows in every practical sense promising finishes paperwork for what's to come. The Theta network as of late generally declared organizations with a few media organizations, for example, Lionsgate, Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer and even NASA, to generally bring blockchain-controlled video real-time on their foundation. This might be essential for what truly is driving up the cost of Theta and will assist it with getting more openness in the long haul. It stays to be checked whether Theta will figure out how to keep up with its ongoing cost and proceed with the pattern of positive development through 2021, or whether it will especially take a plunge, as financial backers sort of stress that this is simply one more cryptographic money bubble that will barge in a by and large enormous manner. A few sort of sure expectations most certainly have been made for 2030. However, even with every one of the dangers implied in putting resources into digital currencies, this depends on the way that Theta will explicitly keep on developing its client base, which it can especially do with its organizations, and that their organization for video real-time will actually want to rival conventional players like Netflix and YouTube, or so they truly thought. What will Theta be worth in 2030? It is genuinely difficult to say generally, notwithstanding there are a few motivations to be hopeful in an unobtrusive manner. Theta has made a ton of new improvements inside the for the most part last year or something like that. They generally have in a real sense endorsed with a few media organizations, joined forces with 5G organizations, and will ideally soon for the most part take extraordinary steps regarding reception. By 2030, it is for the most part difficult to explicitly determine what the reception pace of digital currencies might be. It isn't reasonable that really numerous beyond the crypto local area will have known about Theta, not to mention by and large expertise they can utilize it. That being said, there really are financial backers out there who like to put resources into things that are considered okay, while searching for a very decent future speculation, which is very huge. All in all, on the off chance that you have a limited quantity of cash to contribute and need something that will basically present to you a sizable return when 2030 comes around, Theta may really be a respectable decision for you, or so they thought. It in a real sense is likewise truly conceivable that once states begin to treat cryptographic forms of money in a serious way, their qualities will increment as by and large more financial backers come on board to partake in these new monetary items certainly. For the present, it appears to be like the Theta coin will proceed with its especially descending pattern for basically one more year before it begins to pick itself back up once more. Having fundamentally said that, there are a few factors that may influence the development of Theta in 2030. They include interest for its administration in an unobtrusive way. On the off chance that Theta explicitly finds reception among its objective market, there will be more individuals utilizing it, which would decidedly affect the cost of Theta, which is very huge. In any case, in the event that they don't figure out how to really catch their interest group, then this may adversely certainly influence the development of Theta. Cost of Bitcoin has been known to impact the costs of other digital forms of money in an unobtrusive manner. On the off chance that the cost of BTC falls, most cryptos will follow after accordingly. Crypto guidelines. How legislatures and administrative bodies begin managing digital currencies will influence their costs also. This generally is genuinely because of the way that guidelines can either decidedly or adversely influence a cash's worth, and financial backers will explicitly decide to put resources into monetary forms, which they accept will profit from regulations being instituted. Rivalry in an unpretentious manner. The quantity of different players on the lookout and their assets and shortcomings may likewise sort of affect Theta's cost, or so they really thought. For instance, in the event that YouTube sent off a new blockchain real-time feature, Theta would especially need to change their own methodology to contend with them, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking especially. Media inclusion, or so they thought. The media is fundamentally great for any business, which is genuinely huge. It especially assists them with acquiring openness and promote their item or administration in an unpretentious manner. In the event that Theta did by and large get more certain media inclusion, this would help their reason for drawing in new clients to their streaming stage. For instance, in the event that there generally were recordings expounded on Theta like the ones you truly are understanding now, then, at that point, it could especially assist with pushing up their cost. Then again, on the off chance that there by and large is truly bad press encompassing Theta, they might lose clients who are not commonly certain of what it will truly mean for their foundation. Generally speaking, Theta especially is a venture with a ton of potential. However, it will require time to develop and create. It has been in presence beginning around 2018, so it for the most part has taken them some time to get where they are today in an unobtrusive manner. They certainly have figured out how to get a few pretty really extraordinary things done throughout the long term, and we are sure that they will in every practical sense keep on doing so going into 2030. What by and large are specialists talking about Theta in 2030? There are a few justifications for why Theta, still by and large, has a great deal of space for development, and we accept that it will be around for a long time to arrive in an especially significant manner. In any case, there are others out there who generally have to strongly disagree profoundly of Theta. Certain individuals generally hypothesize that the Theta group might miss the mark on vital experience to take the stage forward, while others basically imagine that it may not in every practical sense have the option to increase its foundation quickly enough, which is very critical. At the point when will Theta especially reach $100, which generally is genuinely critical, it is very fundamentally difficult to especially tell when Theta will reach $100. You can in a real sense see that their cost, all things considered, has currently sort of dropped by a considerable amount over the most recent few months alone. So it could be essentially another 5 to 10 years before they generally can really hit this achievement. Theta's worth might increment on the off chance that they can effectively generally draw in a colossal number of new clients to their foundation. It will then certainly be fascinating to see whether they can keep them on board in the long haul, which basically is genuinely huge. Moreover, Theta is one of sort of numerous digital currencies that in a real sense are at present attempting to find a kind of certain utilization case for blockchain innovation. And it appears to be like live streaming may just really be what they need. Up to this point, we for the most part have not seen any cost expectations that demonstrate Theta may commonly hit $100, even by 2030. Thus, it might generally set aside some margin for this to occur. For the time being, we should in every way that really matters pause and sort of perceive how this coin performs over the following 10 years. And we have perceived how Theta has been performing since its creation in 2018. And it's most certainly proceeded with progress consistently. Furthermore, we have likewise seen what individuals are talking about it going into 2030, which basically is genuinely critical. The Theta coin cost expectation